The youngest person I saw in prison, and it was actually two of them, were two 16-year-old kids who'd been tried as juveniles and then sent to the adult facility, and they were in the non-smoking pod with me at Nottoway Correctional Center. And they were in the non-smoking pod because even though they'd gotten 30-year sentences for a robbery and a carjacking, they weren't allowed to be in population because you could buy cigarettes in population. And they were 16, so they couldn't possess tobacco. So they were literally stuck in the one spot where you couldn't order tobacco on commissary. And the oldest person I saw in prison was in his 80s. I don't know his exact age, but that was at Buckingham Correctional Center. And that was actually fairly rare because Virginia actually has a hospice prison. We basically have a place where we send people to die in the prison system. And generally when somebody gets older or has any kind of health issue, they preemptively send them there. And it's this weird mix of tragic and actually kind of beautiful because they have younger people that work at the hospice prison that basically take care of the older guys. They push their wheelchairs, they clean up after them, but they basically act as nurses' assistants. And it can be really traumatic for the young guys whose job is to basically take care of someone until they die over and over and over, but it can also be beautiful and really life-giving. Because when I think about a hospice nurse or somebody who works in that area, it can be a really beautiful thing, but they also get to go home at night. When you're working at that prison, you stay there, you live there, you are surrounded by it 24/7, you don't get a break from the work and you don't get a break from the death.